Can you?
Let's go Bills. I wasn't sure. I mean, when you're up there, I heard some noise. I heard a lot of cheers.
Mamdani walks out to make sure she walks out to cheers.
And has since put $1 million total.
Why do all these old billionaires look so weird? This is like Kramer on meth.
I don't think we should have billionaires because, frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality.
An evil Buddha.
In recent months,
That was perfect. Evil Buddha. That's exactly what this is.
He's spending more money against me than I would even tax him. Every day it's like $1 million. It's like $1 million. I'm like, Habibi, I don't even want that. You're going above and beyond.
You are growing, as you mentioned, and I can attest to.
I went and followed him on social media.
The guy is funny.
This man.
He's hilarious.
So funny.
Andrew Cuomo is a creep, slapping fannies and killing grannies. Everybody likes Curtis Sliwa.
There was a rally going on in New York City with AOC, Bernie Sanders, and Zohran Mamdani. Oh, and Kathy Hochul.
More than 160,000 voters went to the polls this weekend for early voting here in New York City for the mayor's race. With just over a week until Election Day, Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani rallied supporters in Queens, telling them they are, quote, taking the city back.
Again and again, we were told that if we had any hope of beating the Republican Party, it would only be by becoming the Republican Party. This was a moment where it's...
Well, hey, Hakeem finally said he endorses the Democratic candidate.
And in this moment, New York, you had a choice. A choice to retreat or to fight. New York is not for sale.
All right, CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman was actually there at that event and joins us now with the scoop. Katrina, good morning to you once again. I haven't actually heard Zohran Mamdani sound so, I guess, loud and passionate, and everything I've seen, he's kind of been even-keeled. So what stood out to you from the rally over the weekend?
Good morning, Errol. This was a very impassioned rally, and I think something that really stood out is that Zohran Mamdani is being championed by key Democratic leaders, power brokers in New York, including Governor Kathy Hochul. She was at
I assume they see the writing on the wall.
This rally, got on that stage and actually was heckled off essentially at one point. And there was a really stark contrast. People were yelling at her, tax the rich, which is one of Mamdani's policies that she has not signed on to. They later yelled that at him, Errol, and his response was, hell yeah, obviously. But a big theme of...
So now this is hilarious because Hochul doesn't think they were yelling tax the rich at her. She thinks they were saying something else.
Let's go Bills. I wasn't sure. I mean, when you're up there, I heard some noise. I heard a lot of cheers. But later on, it became clear to me that there is I know there's passion for that. I mean, I went in there as the leader of the Democratic Party, whose job it is to unify behind the Democratic nominee. I love the energy out there. I told them that. And I want to do is bottle all that up, use it in a few days, but take that to Long Island and the Hudson Valley and make it. I thought they were saying, let's go Bills.
Weren't they in New York? Wouldn't they be yelling, let's go Giants instead of Bills? Buffalo is in upstate. They were in New York City. Why would they be yelling, let's go Bills? Jesus Christ, this woman is horrible.
I can hear you.
Can you?
But here's my friends. You want to see Zohran or not?
They'd rather see him than you.
I got one plea for you. I love to see this energy and this passion. And for those of you who've not been involved in the voting or even campaigns before, I am so excited about what is going on here. But I need you to do something. All right, one more thing. my friend, this is about this November's election, but take that energy, that passion, and take it into 26 so that we can take back the House of Representatives, take the Senate, and take back our country. With your help, we will. Elect Thur, we take back America. Thank you, Queens. Thank you, New York. God love you guys.
Mamdani walks out to make sure she walks out to cheers. What a rally. Yeah, come on, Grandma. Let's get you off the stage. So what is it? A week from tomorrow. A week from tomorrow. That should be the mayor-elect in New York City. But it's going to get ugly here in this last week. Billionaires are dumping vast amounts of money to try to stop Mamdani from becoming the
Today on Forbes,
mayor of New York
Mamdani.
City.
These billionaires are spending big to stop him from becoming NYC's mayor. Zohran Mamdani is riding high. The 34-year-old Democratic Socialist New York State Assemblyman remains well ahead of former Governor Andrew Cuomo and talk show host Curtis Sliwa in the race for New York City mayor. This is despite making more than a few enemies in high places. At an October 13th rally, Mamdani declared, quote, "Billionaires like Bill Ackman and Ronald Lauder have poured millions of dollars into this race because they say that we pose an existential threat. I am here to admit something. They are right." Hedge funder Ackman did indeed put $1.75 million into political groups spending against Mamdani, the official Democratic nominee, as of October 22nd. And cosmetics heir Lauder has contributed another $750,000. But while these two billionaires were name-checked by the mayoral frontrunner, they aren't the only billionaires breaking open their considerable piggy banks to oppose Mamdani. In fact, 26 billionaires and members of billion-dollar families from around the country have sunk at least $100,000 each into supporting Cuomo, now running as an independent, or one of the other candidates running against Mamdani, according to a Forbes analysis. In all, these billionaires have donated over $22 million to back opposition campaigns, flooding the airwaves and mailboxes of Big Apple residents with anti-Mamdani messages. Over half of those donations, about $13.6 million, came before Mamdani won the Democratic primary on June 24th. More than half of that was donated by former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who endorsed Cuomo and flooded
this piece of shit.
Fix the City, Inc. with $8.3 million in cash in June. Since then, Bloomberg and Mamdani have reportedly met for what was described as a, quote, cordial discussion. Other big liberal donors, Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings and media entrepreneur Barry Diller, for example, each sent
his nipples could cut glass
dollars before the primary as well. Some conservative givers and Trump allies have waded into the race too, like casino magnate Steve Wynn.
Turn your headlights off, man. What the fuck is this dude's deal?
And oil baron John Hess, who cut his first check in May and has since put $1 million total.
Why do all these old billionaires look so fucking weird? This is like Kramer on meth.
The race too, like casino magnate Steve Wynn, who donated $500,000 in October, and oil baron John Hess, who cut his first check in May and has since put $1 million total up against Mamdani.
Look at this ugly fuck.
Mamdani, a three-term state legislator.
Droopy dog over here.
John Hess.
How is his ears that big? What the fuck is up with the earlobes hanging all the way down?
His first check in May and has since put $1 million total up against Mamdani. Mamdani, a three-term state legislator, has sketched out a left-wing
He's a fucking hottie compared to all those dudes.
Told NBC News, quote, I don't think we should have billionaires because, frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality.
An evil Buddha.
In recent months,
That was perfect. Evil Buddha. That's exactly what this is.
universal childcare, paid for in theory by raising the top marginal income tax rate in New York City by 2 points and hiking corporate income taxes from 7.25% to New Jersey's rate of 11.5%. No surprise then that 16 of the 26 billionaire donors that Forbes found are city residents, including Bloomberg, Diller, and the Tisch family.
Yes, I shouldn't criticize somebody's earlobes.
Donors to New York University and own a stake in the New York Giants has put at least $1.2 million into groups trying to take Mamdani down, which is particularly notable in part because Jessica Tisch, a member of the family, is the New York City Police Commissioner, whom Mamdani has reportedly pledged to keep in his administration if elected.
It was as high as like 95%.
Ruling the nation's biggest city, billionaires from all over the country have sent money across state lines to bolster Mamdani opponents. Altogether, 10 of the billionaires reside elsewhere, including Texan Walmart heir Alice Walton, Floridian hedge funder Daniel Ock, a former New Yorker, and Bostonian John Fish, whose Suffolk Construction's projects in the city include the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, which it is renovating, and a new super tall skyscraper at 520 Fifth Avenue. For full coverage, and to see our whole list of billionaires opposing Mamdani so far.
But the thing that has been the most fun about this New York City mayoral race is the fact that JoJo Siwa is fucking hilarious. He's a gigantic piece of shit. He was asked which venue was his favorite venue in New York City, and he answered the Chainsmokers. And I was like, did he mean the band? Yes, he meant the band. His wife posted a video of him at a Chainsmokers concert.
Speaking of Mamdani, today he got the endorsement of House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. And this is after Andrew Cuomo got the support of Mayor Eric Adams. But as early voting starts tomorrow, none of this is bothering our next guest. Joining us now, Republican candidate for New York City Mayor, Curtis Sliwa. Curtis, thanks for being with us here again today. You've gone through 2 debates now. Do you sense any shift? I know from the beginning that you have rejected the polls. Do you shift in whatever you are measuring? Word on the street. Any shift after the debates?
Absolutely. Not only in the streets, but the one place I go where none of the other candidates venture, into the subways, where 6 million people are transiting from point to point and having conversations with me, and of course, social networking. If you look at my YouTube, if you look at my TikTok and my Instagram, it's exploding because a lot of younger people, millennials or Gen Z,
I followed him. I think he's hilarious.
Forsaken to be Zoronistas are now looking at me totally differently and saying, wait a second.
No, sir.
Language.
I'm just amused by you.
Rational than the irrational, fantasy-driven Zoran Mamdani who doesn't deal with reality. I'm closing the gap.
And he continues to get his name wrong.
Do the best in a one-on-one versus Zoran Mamdani, not Cuomo. Now you say to yourself, first time they ever had me going one-on-one against Zoran Mamdani. Why is that? Why have they never pitted me against Zoran Mamdani before? It's clear that if
you'd still lose.
Me versus Zoran, I have the best chance of beating him.
All right, let's go back to the subway. That's where you're doing, it sounds like, your personal focus group. You said the other night in the first debate you don't do a lot in the
media winch. Do you not know he's a Markov? He's a guardian angel. He's like the founder of the Guardian Angels in New York City. It's like a paramilitary militia that goes around assaulting innocent people. We watched him assault an innocent person on Fox News 2 years ago, live on camera.
Cabs, and you had a story and a reason why. Here's what you said about taking a yellow.
He wore a raspberry beret.
Fast, and you can't take the train. Do you hail a taxi? Do you use rideshare? Mr. Sliwa, what do you do?
I try to avoid yellow cabs. As you know, I was shot in the back.
It was media winch. It was like the white person response to the Black Panthers.
Back of a yellow cab in 1992 by the Gattis and Gambinos. But I find my way around. If I have to, I Uber if I can't get there by mass transit.
I didn't know that, Curtis. I didn't know you were shot by the Gambinos.
Oh, yeah, they're in the news now with gambling with the NBA, but really, John Gotti Sr. ordered John Gotti Jr. and the Gambino crime family to eliminate me. It got me in the back of the cab. It got me 5 hollow point bullets right through my lower extremities. I obviously survived, took a licking, came back ticking. But now, for the first time in my life, I have armed security with me and my wife.
Curious, we're going to wrap up at the top of the hour. We're going to watch the new South Park episode, or the last new South Park episode.
Right. You did mention your social media. Quickly, Curtis, I do want to play this. You are growing, as you mentioned, and I can attest to...
I went and followed him on social media.
In terms of people talking about you,
I couldn't believe I wasn't already following him.
Your social media. Watch.
The guy is funny.
This man.
He's hilarious.
So funny.
Curtis Sliwa is like if a
War Machine
uncle and
a racist wacky uncle.
Brother, it would be Curtis.
Even though he's kind of wacky, he's actually really got a cool story. He's a real community organizer.
No, he's not.
He really seems to love New York City.
He's really racist.
That's evidence to exactly what you were describing earlier. But this can't be, and as I know you know this, Bill Ackman has suggested that you're continuing to run because of matching funds that is going into you. I think one could say, are you doing this to grow your YouTube? Are you doing this to grow your social media presence?
I mean, that's why Trump ran for office.
You gotta understand, you're really in this because you think you can win mayor of New York City.
Well, didn't everybody forsake the young vote to Zoran? Andrew Cuomo can't get anybody under 55. And Ackman is wrong every step of the way. That guy is a billionaire jerk. He should stay in his lane, which is Wall Street. He knows nothing about the streets. It's not just social networking. It's micro-targeting. Now you got to get all of these people to get out to vote. Tomorrow, I vote on the first day of early voting. That should put a nail into the coffin for anybody who thinks I'm dropping out. And we've already got the lit out there. We're doing the emails, the text blast, the micro-targeting, door-to-door knocking, which is so critical, door hangers, everything that goes into getting out your vote. Whoever gets out their vote will be the next mayor. Now, Andrew Cuomo has been off the campaign trail, according to the New York Post, for 10 days. You can't win an election if all you do is moan and groan that Curtis Sliwa should drop out and then tell your followers, well, I can't win if Curtis Sliwa doesn't drop out. He's already waving the white flag while we're charging. We've got energy, we've got momentum, and we got a lot of young people coming on board who never realized what Republican values of law and order, quality of life are. I'm the new Rudy Giuliani for a new generation, and they're loving every second of it.
All right, Curtis Sliwa. Early voting starts tomorrow. Thanks for your time, Curtis. Hey, it's Will Kane.
They didn't even play his best moments. Come on. This is from a Cracked article called How JoJo Siwa Became the Funniest Man in Politics. Here's one of the highlights from the debate the other night.
Would any of you accept Mayor Adams' endorsement? Mr. Mamdani?
No.
Mr. Cuomo?
Yes, I would.
Mr. Sliwa?
Absolutely not. Put that crook in jail where he belongs.
And final...
Yes! And by the way, Cuomo did accept his endorsement.
Eric Adams is damaged goods. Every day a new case of corruption in the police department. They believe he's corrupt. Andrew Cuomo is a creep, slapping fannies and killing grannies. Everybody likes Curtis Sliwa. My favorable ratings are the highest in this election cycle. So get... Eric Adams is damaged goods. Every day a new case of corruption in the police department. They believe he's corrupt.
I love it.
Andrew Cuomo is a creep, slapping fannies and killing grannies. Everybody likes Curtis Sliwa. My favorable ratings are the highest in this election.
I believe his favorable ratings are the highest ever. He's ran for mayor multiple times.
Donnie?
If there was a ranked choice election?
In this. You'd have to rank these.
Myself, number 1, and Curtis, number 2.
Mr. Sliwa?
Oh, please don't be glazing me here, Zora.
He's fucking funny.
I support ranked choice voting, but I'd only vote for myself.
Mr. Cuomo?
I love that Zoran and Curtis ticket idea. I don't know. I'm just enamored with it.
I'm kind of into it myself.
Clap one hit and click one back. One more click before we hit the set. Set an alert when that shit goes live. Social fucking support and hit subscribe. Light one up and take a hit. He does no harm, but it takes no shit. He's the last one standing when the ship is sinking. Let's take another rip for JustinFREAKIN.
Light one up, tip one back. I'm JustinFREAKIN.
I'm not high enough for this shit.